hyper. Yeah, I'm commentating again. I'm kind of ill right now. Yeah, with sore throat and stuff, cracking headache. But I'm here. I'm doing the FPS stuff. You lot thought I was racing, but nah. Full damage and me don't go together well. So yeah. I kind of take a few breaks during like this, and just, you know, like me not liking stuff, but I am struggling to talk at the moment, so I'm doing my best. I'm here because I can be. Because I want to be. So, this is going to be the worst stream you see all season. Just to put it out there. Yeah. Gotta wait till this. For this lobby to load, you know, that sort of stuff. Starts at 8. I'm just in early. Oh, and I forgot to actually put up the stream. Cool. Yeah, I've got a sore throat right now, so everything's trying to just tell me out. Ugh. So if you can't understand me, or I just don't sound excited, it's not because I'm not. It's just because I'm sick and I can't be bothered with this crap anymore. And now I've lost the stream. That's absolutely beautiful. YouTube, you're so good to me. This is absolutely brilliant. I can't even find the YouTube channel now. There we go. Found it. Where is Trench? Trench is like somewhere. He's here. He's in Rebel. I can't actually see the teams, so I might as well go through them. So just look. You can see who's in what team. Yeah. Whilst you wait, I'm just going to take a throat sweet and pray that I'll feel better when I can. Yeah. Pardon my language, but these throat sweets taste like crap. When we starting to quality, I don't know, I can't see the timer, but I believe it's like dead on 8 o'clock. It's like 1 minute. I think we're just ready up. We got all 18 drivers, so, you know, should be ready by then. Hopefully. Yeah. Here we go. Like I said, I'm just nibbling on a throat sweet, so I don't really want to, you know, don't want you lot to hear me nibbling on that whilst the start of the stream is going on. I'll stop nibbling every time I need to talk and stuff. Try quality today. And T Funky, we're currently looking at, has new pedals, so good luck to him. This is the first one out. Where? Oh lads, it's been like 30 seconds. Then what's almost out? I see a few people going out. Ghost Rider behind his teammate. But the first man out is Crazy Trooper. In the Toro Rosso this year. Or season weather. Also, welcome to 2020 from FPS. Well, you know, just a nice thing to say. Or a scary thing, if you may. Ugh. 2020. For now. Div 1 takes priority. For opponent according to Trench, so. I would never know why. We don't get to see big men like Wee Reese and Crazy Trooper daily in F2. We do in F1, so that's good. Oh, and it's like a Crazy Trooper maybe on his lap invalidated it already. Oh, just go check that though. Yep, he did. Looks like there's a Merc. Is that Lightning Poker just kind of... No, that's not. So that was the other Merc. Thank you, dead on that lap. We're watching Ghost Rider, so we'll keep on with him. Internet quality is quite low. Whatever. No, it's not. It's really not. I think Ghost Rider will be our first man to set a lap here. It's not looking the fastest, but it may be a good lap. See, I'm on the final two corners. A bit slowly off the entrance there, but it looks like he's setting for a lap. Oh, Button's back with a 106.0. And there you go, Slash got invalidated. Go to 106.1, round 1 is 7.3. Ooh, big slate of 104.7. Really starting to come for a lap. As we can see, it's looking good. That running wide may have invalidated him. Nope, yeah, it is invalid. Digixomoto, invalid. Sankey dead. Invalid. And Luke Vessel just started his lap. Ghost Rider has no ERS left. As it looks like this will be a 1 minute 13.2. Trying to find who's the closest to finishing that lap. It'll probably have to be Luke Vessel here. He's 105. 105. Yeah, my voice hurts a bit too much to talk right now. So I'm just doing a message in the chat, see if I can just stream the race rather than talking, because my voice hurts way too much for this. Okay, just talk to Trench, and it's alright being like kind of silent for this, but I don't know the team that's not here. There's 2 drivers who aren't here, that's all I know. I think there's only 1 Haas, if I'm correct. No, there's 2 Haas. I don't know then. But Reese has got a grid penalty, and Kodge has just set a 1.56.0. A quick look at the penalties. Quite a few lap invalidations already. Grid penalty for Brown. Grid penalty for Reese. Ooh. Not good. Sankey, Dead and Reese, the only 2 who have not set a lap yet. Sanka and Hot shot away from the Mercedes, both 16th and 17th right now. Golub has retired with Ghost Rider. Ooh. Big Slater apparently making a big collision with Golub. Stanker going wide, which I think may stop his lap time here. Yeah, it's invalid. Whereas Martin's back will come and set a 1.6.1. Luke Vettel setting the fastest lap of the quali so far. Trying to find who's actually on a lap here. We'll sit and watch Trinksy in the Williams. A nice exit for Trinksy, and it improves him up to 7th position. So well done to Trinksy for that. Lightning Poker also improved to 9th. Reese coming to set a lap with 5 minutes left to go. Oh, and that looked like a corner cut, which is why he's slowing down, just to get ready to start. Oh, nope, he's crashed himself out. Yikes. Rob puts himself third for 5.1. So watch from a crazy trooper to see if he can get an improved lap time here. 3, 4, 5 and 6 all very, very close in times. Oh, it's crazy trooper, not fast enough. No, I think he's the Jigsaw Moso. To Funky behind Hotshot. Hotshot in AI. It's a dangerous place for T-Funky to be coming up on the back of Hotshot. He's made the lunge. Oh, it was risky. It was risky. But T-Funky will come through to set a 105.9. Sankey Dead also going through to set a 105.9 as well. Brown coming through to set a 1 minute 7, which will not be an improvement on his time. Lightning Poker trying to beat his 1.105 here as well. It's going to be tight. It's a 105.2, and that puts him up into 7th position. I think Funky's run out of fuel. The idiot. John Jupiter X unable to go out and set another lap. As we kind of watch Trench, as he's at 104.7 going into 3rd. That'll be his final lap. Big Slater coming through, probably for the last time. Let you know, 10 seconds left. This will be his lap. Luke goes also setting his final lap too. Corley over. I have to see where these lot finish. Crazy Trooper will also set a new lap time as well. Don't forget that. A Big Slater retires. Luke Vessel. And it's a 1.4.5 but not faster. Crazy Trooper trying his best to improve here. He's looking good, but is it better than 151? And it's a 150, which puts him in 4th position. Apart from Brown and Trench, that is of all the drivers with their laps. So as you can see, it's Luke, Big Slater, Trench, Crazy, Rob, Brown, Jigsaw, Lightning Poker, Buttons back, and Trinksy in your top 10. Now I'll be back in like 2 shakes, as I'm just going to get myself some water. So, starting lineup's a bit different. Two drivers choosing the mediums being Sankey Dead and a Ghost Rider. Jupiter X choosing the hards. Oh. Reese just holding up the pack here. Well, anyway, holding up, I mean like making them wait at the start finish line. 10 seconds behind. Five red lights, round 1 of FPS. Let's go. That's a good start from Luke. Trench losing out to Crazy Trooper off the line, but gaining it back up the straight here, looks like. And as the two of them battle side by side, going into one of the two Ferraris that both together too. And Trench the inside line, but losing out there. There's a massive cluster here. As you can see, it's 3 wide. Oh, the dive from Funky. But it's a good one. As Reese is already up to 30th position. And Hot Shot seems to fall back a little bit. Rob and the Jigsaw going side by side, down the main straight and down the second straight too. Rob giving him for now. But trying to keep his nose in. Oh, big Slater also getting through. Reese on the back of point storing positions here. You see T-Funky in his sights. Larkin's back. Okay, alongside Rob here. We'll have to back out for the first corner. We'll have DRS to say, oh, he's spun it. And that's his wing gone, that is Barton's back. Down a lot of positions. Brown currently just keeping behind Lightning Poker. Trying to stay in the slipstream. Lucas with a decent lead though. Trench has spun. Trench has spun and he is now down to 10th. Make that 11th now, as I believe he's going back into the pits. Oh, Brown making the dive on Rob. All four of these men in this little battle here. Rob will have the inside, but Brown is going to keep it there on the out. And he gets the position well. Reese, already getting on Rob. Not going to snap. Not going to snap with a chance. Oh, as Rob loses it quite a bit, he gets a time penalty for it. Reese gets past him, but Rob has the DRS and gets back past Reese. Up the inside. As you can see, T-Funky wants to get involved and he's going around the out, down the inside of Reese. Oh, it's tight. And neither of them were going to put out there, but Reese keeps it anyway. Big Slater and Crazy Street are fighting each other at the front. Big Slater gets in the position off Crazy. It's a yellow in sector 2. Lightning Quick trying around the outside, but I don't think it'll work on this corner. And that exit, the next straight, does not look likely either. So yellow here in sector 3, I'm not sure whom it is. I think it may have been Rob. Oh no, Rob has already crashed. It was... Oh, it's Trinksy who crashed. He's now making his way into the pits. Lightning Poker retrying on Jigsaw Moto. Oh, and that is... Surely that's the move. No, the Jigsaw Moto completely diving it in, pushing Lightning Poker off track, and he will just get in front of Reese with a really dodgy coming back on track there. Would not say that was safe at all. few drivers doing little hits now on lap 8. Brown getting past the Jigsaw motor, which we can see up in front. Will Reese try the dive too? Yes, he does, but I think the Jigsaw motor may keep it in there. At least until it's straight. Oh, there's no doubt Reese has got him there. Oh no, it's tight. Martin Preko locks up. Yeah, Reese has the position. Oh, does he? Yeah, he does. I mean, Jigsaw is trying his best to keep it in there, but oh, he's spun. He's been spun. Barton's back now on softs, trying to close in on T-Funky. He won't make the dive. Surely Reese has got Brown here. On the straight. Down the inside. Yep. See Brown. In the distance. But now it's a Lightning Poker's turn to take that and overtake. Simple answer, no. Oh, Rob with a dive. It's worked out for him on Ghost Rider. As Buttons back gets past the Funky on the hards. As we Trixie trying to overtake King Kodge on his softs. Oh, it's tight. It's tight. It's Trixie who gets the move done. And he is passed. Luke has been falling off the last few laps. Big Slater has been the man to really pressure him recently. As the Jigsaw motor retires, I'm going to just see what for. But I believe, he spun into the barrier after the third corner. That is unfortunate, and that'll be the end of his race. As Luke Vettel makes a mistake and Big Slater can get in here, surely. Surely. Nope, Big Slater breaks early. Luke Vettel stays on the power for a little bit longer. Just a fraction of a second. Whoa, Luke Vettel, that's his fourth straight defensive line. That's not defensive, that's aggressive, if I'm being honest. As Big Slater, with no contact, gets the move done. As you see, Luke has to yield to the big man in front. I think Luke Vessel's going into the pit, so yes he is. That's Crazy Trooper stuck behind Golub. At this point in time too. Unlucky to Jigsaw Moto. Really unlucky, man. Oh, Crazy Trooper diving in on the inside. It's a nice move. And Golub has been overtaken. As Brown overtakes Lightning Poker through the pits. Oh, Golub and Crazy Trooper I think had a bit of contact there. Unfortunately I missed it. Trench gets past Earth Rider and Trink C is on the back of T-Funky. With a little ERS to use, I don't think he'll get an overtake here very soon. As both the leaders go into the pits. Both of whom for mediums. Reese getting out in front. That's very interesting here as Crazy Trooper and Brown will actually get... No, sorry. Yeah, Crazy Trooper and Brown will both get in front, and so will Golub actually. And Lightning Poker. Ooh. And a disconnected hotshot also gets in the way. As Lightning Poker overtakes Golub. Oh, so Rob seems to be a problem for Big Slater here. Luke Vettel seems to have done the best out of those pit stops, so well on him. Really well done him. My apologies, that's Sankey, you're dead, it's AI who left. As Golub goes into the bits and Rob will get DRS from it. But I don't think it matters considering, yeah, Big Slater got past. As a Lightning Poker moves up to third. Brown still 0.2 seconds behind though. King Kodge and Batten fighting. Oh, Stanky Dead's back up, but nope, he's not. Okay, so it's AI skirting corners for him. That's fun. As King Kodge looking to make the move around the outside. But no, the McLaren driver just can't make it yet. Just want to say again, I do apologise that this commentary is so bad. Perhaps next week he'll be better. I promise. I don't know who's actually caught up to Crazy Trooper now as well. It's a good 3-way battle here. Possibly a 4-way battle or 5-way if Reese and Big Slater get involved. They're currently quite a way back. Oh, Lightning Poker. Yeah, no, that move was never on. Oh, it's Crazy Trooper there, got on the grass and spun it himself. He's now behind Reese and possibly could be behind Rob. Ah, no, he won't be. No wing damage either, so he'll be all good. It's Lightning Poker up to second, Brown to third. Big Slater and Reese fourth and fifth. King Codge still pressuring bottom though. Oh, his buttons disappeared. Trench into the hits of the mediums, possibly going to the end? Maybe. Didn't notice, but Big Slater made his way past Reese quite a while ago. Oops. King Codge overtaking buttons back there. They get over in sector 1, which is where they should be. And that's Buttons back who is left. Oh, we know he's ghosted, he's an AI. Yeah, see. Same as Thank You Dead, they were in AI. Not in AI, so they didn't leave. They just were ghosting because they were lapped. Silly me. Oh, look at that, Big Slater overtook Brown. We can see that's the leader, most people are. Within a good 30 seconds of the leader. And there's just the rest who kind of fall off a bit. Reese not looking too quick on the mediums here today. Even Brown is currently looking faster than him, but it may just be that Reese doesn't like the mediums or they don't feel right. Or he prefers the softs. You never know. Good, I was on 20 laps on his mediums so far. Ooh. It's taken him another lap, surprisingly. As Joe Stroll loses the position due to out-braking himself. I think Trench will also get this position off him too, as Trench goes up the inside. And yeah, that's Trench into 9th. Great strip getting close to Reese, but will it be enough to make the DRS overtake down one of these straights? As I believe Reese actually got some DRS off Jupiter X there. A weird turn of events. As Crazy Trooper makes the dive, but Reese will still be here. No, he got given no room there to make a move at all. And Reese will stay behind for now. So he just said that like Pokemon onto another set of soft speed didn't, so that's what I was checking. Got really confused there. 10 last yet to go. The last of the top 10 is 18 seconds difference. Plus whatever Trench adds onto it. There's currently no battle for the lead, but they can't all go to the end, so they have to stop once more. Apart from Crazy Trooper and Lightning Poker. So that's interesting. Speaking of, Luke Vessel's into the pits. Big Slater stays out. Round stays out. Crazy Trooper obviously staying out. Reese stays out too. So Luke puts on the softs. Is he out in front of Lightning Poker? We can see here. No. No Lightning Poker. And Luke Vessel does come out in front. And from the leader, he is 12 seconds behind, with everyone apart from Crazy Trooper needing to one pit stop at least. I know, I can't believe I just missed that. I was trying to reach my controller, but I dropped it. But Reese, just when overtaken by Luke Vessel, can Reese get the position back? Doesn't look like it from here. Oh, so yeah, Luke takes it. Does he have DRS on the line in front? No, he doesn't. But Reese too far behind to use the DRS on Luke too. Well, to a good effect. Here Luke Vessel goes on Crazy Trooper. You know what I mean? Move into the first corner. I'm sure it'll be here. Oh yes it is. Luke Vessel, now technically, in my opinion at least, in the net lead. Oh, that was cheeky from Crazy Trooper there. I rate that. I have a feeling Big Slater and Brown are trying the one stop. I have a really scary feeling. Just have a check his time penalties as well. Lightning Poker also got the last crazy trooper there, but unfortunately I missed that, sorry. Big Slater with none. Brown with 1. Luke with 2. And Lightning Poker with 4. And Crazy Trooper with 3. As Trinity sets fast up the race. Ooh. Oh, the dive from Crazy Trooper. So Luke Vessel has DRS on Jupiter X. He's going to use the game on Brown. Luke Vessel has 4 laps to gain about 9 seconds on Big Slater. Yikes. Luke Vessel didn't make a move down the inside, obviously knew it was safer to wait for DRS. As here he is, down the inside, out late just once more. This is the move. Luke Vessel's got it. He's up into second. And he's going to hunt for first. Lightning Poker trying to make a move on Crazy Trooper, but not enough of a gap there. Lightning Poker once more, making the dive. Crazy Trooper makes contact and is forced off. You know, I'm definitely going to have to hand out driver of the day here. If this man can keep this position, leads in, I think he's driver of the day worthy. I'll have to wait and see if he finishes in the same position though. as we do have 2 laps to go. Big Slater just in a race to his own right now. Big Slater crossing the line for the last time until the checkered flag is raised. This is his final lap. As a crazy trip, I think, spun there and has now gone behind Wee Reese. As it's his final lap too. Brown getting a time penalty, but I don't know if that's enough for him to... I don't know if that's enough for Luke Vettel to have actually got away from him. But I don't think that matters, because Big Slater has come home and won the Austrian Grand Prix. So well done him. Oh, this Brown has crashed and has lost a position to Lightning Poker. Luke Vettel coming home in 2nd place. Lightning Poker 3rd, but Brown will retake it. Reese in 5th. Actually 4th, my apologies. Crazy Trooper in 6th. Ghost Riders takes home 11th and Trooper X 16th. Rob takes 7th. Golob taking him 8th. Buchan's back retiring before he could even reach the line. Defunky 9th, and Trench will come home in 10th. My driver of the day, Brown, has to be said. Well done to all. I'll show you the podium and I'll see you next time.